holiday was going to the US in 1980. And there, on a deserted beach, we met this old couple in their 70s called Horace and Helena. And they were our inspiration to travel. They had hitched through Africa when they were late 60s about each.
Yes.
And we thought, if they can do it, we can do it. So we thought about going to Africa, and one day we thought, we keep thinking about it, we haven't done it. So we thought, let's make a plan. We will leave in 12 months from today. And that was 30th of September 1982 is
That's the day we left.
the day we left. And so that was a really big travel. We hitched through Africa from north to south.
And whether it's a short trip or a long trip, the things that you remember after time are some of the great sights, but also a lot of the people you meet along the way. And that's been very important to us. As with our latest trip, the things that have stuck out for us have been the people, the new friendships we've made along the way.
Like meeting you in Samarkand, and then 9 months or 12 months later, we see you in the US, and now we're talking to you on Skype.
Yeah.
Every place, it's always about the family. When I think of Kazakhstan, I think of this one man called Sirik, a man who ran a petrol station, and he invited us in to chat with him for an hour and have tea and watermelon.
That's really
For me,
nice.
Kazakhstan is him.
Some involve people, some involve amazing places. There's that valley in Kyrgyzstan where all the horses live, and it's beautiful. There's mountains, the buildings in Samarkand, going to Khiva.
Quiet moments camping in the middle of nowhere. There are too many.
Yes.
Then in India as well, I had an accident and smashed something. But that was because somebody was coming towards me, and I'm convinced he wanted to let me go on his side, which was smooth, and my side was full of ruts. So I had to turn very quickly to avoid him, but it was on muddy bricks, and I smashed into this wall. Anyway, I damaged the bike, but in the end, it was a great experience because I met this young 17-year-old boy who spent 2 hours helping me find bits to repair it, and we're still in touch. He calls me Auntie, and I know.
That's nice.
So, that was potentially a bad experience, and it was like, well, no, it was a fantastic experience.
Yeah.
The negative ones can lead to really good things. So something happens which you don't focus on the bad, it leads out the other side, as it always does.
Before, what did we do? We have always worked.
Yeah.
So, for example, when we travelled back in the early 80s, I actually had 2 jobs. I had a day job and a night job. And so we worked really, really hard. And then we would stop and travel 4, 5, 6 months, then come back and work really, really hard. There's an ad, I think it was a Nike ad that I saw years ago, and that was while we were still working very long, silly hours. There were stressful jobs, work. And the ad said, when was the last time you did something for the first time? And I felt that we were getting in a bit of a rut. We were work. And so I suggested to Anthony, okay, once a week on a Wednesday, we'll take turns and do something different. And it could be like go to a picnic, or it could be I'll cook a meal. It doesn't have to be big, but just something to take you out of this Same. So that's something that I started thinking of. You know, maybe if you feel like you're getting in a bit of I'm only working, I'm only doing school, do something for yourself and think of when was the last time I did something for the first time. It doesn't have to be big.